A week ago, I had made a video about Dragon Quest Builders, referencing it and comparing it to the game Minecraft. My overall thoughts about the game wasn't all that great. I had a few major contentions with the game. The game kinda held my hand like a small child. Didn't allow me to explore, experiment, succeed and fail on my own terms. Shortly after publishing the video, which was based on the Beat 'em Ups video, Why Play Minecraft When You Can Play the Superior Game, the Beat 'em Ups had published their next video entitled, Was I Wrong About Minecraft? And I had watched the video knowing that yes, he was wrong about Minecraft, and he admitted it into his video, stating that both Dragon Quest Builders and Minecraft had both particular strengths to their own individual needs. But there were things in the comments that I was reading that kind of intrigued me about a new game. I had seen this on the shelves before. It's a game called Terraria. The game had looked interesting to me, but not interesting enough to buy it. But at the low price of $30 and people comparing it online to Minecraft and Dragon Quest Builders, I needed to see what this game was all about. So I had bought it. Was it possible this game could do what Dragon Quest Builders could not? Reinvigorate me into a new building scenario, a new building world, if you will. Was it worth the same price as Minecraft at $30 off the shelf? Could it possibly succeed where Dragon Quest Builders had failed? The short answer to all this is actually an astounding yes. To be fair, the failure of Dragon Quest Builders had actually built a wall of resentment and even a re-encouragement that Minecraft might be the best building game ever. It still might be, but this game can definitely contend with Minecraft. Again, I'll be referencing Terraria to the game Minecraft because they are quite similar in some aspects. Minecraft is a first-person survival game, whereas Terraria is a 2D platformer game. My immediate thoughts on these differences would be that Terraria would have a distinct disadvantage over Minecraft being 2D rather than 3D, but in fact, Terraria has a distinct advantage over Minecraft for not being a survival game. Let me explain this from a first perspective point of view. When you first load up the game Terraria, it brings you to a main menu that's actually beautifully colored due to a time-lapse lap of a day in the Terraria world, where it goes from day to night, day to night, day to night, over and over and over. If I was to compare the main menus alone, Terraria by far exceeds Minecraft in its creativity. But loading into your first game is where the real excitement begins. My biggest disappointment with Dragon Quest Builders is the quest and the story and just everything that seemed to be holding your hand into an inevitable linear end. Now, I have been playing video games for 30 years, and I understand the need for some enhanced tutorials for some new gamers out there. But me, myself, I rather have an adult experience where I can kind of experiment and fail at things and learn from those failures. And this game allows me to do so. There is a tutorial option in the main menu, but I'm not the sort of person who would like to go through tutorials. I'd rather just kind of learn and experiment and fail and succeed. This game 100% allows you to do that. It's similar to Minecraft in that way. Minecraft does not give you any tutorials as well as this game. There is some individuals out there who can kind of talk to you and tell you how things roll in the world, but most of the information they give you is kind of useless. And at that, this game is truly, it feels like a game for adults. You start your gameplay as an entirely new player in an entirely new 2D world, and there are things around you that are moving and interacting. The first thing you do is you go and sword the nearest enemies toward you and take their loot. And when I say sword, I mean you literally go and cut things apart, because you start off with all the essential basic equipment that you would need in this game. A sword, a pickaxe, and a wood axe. And the great advantage I was talking about this game having, it not being a survival game, is apparent right when you start. Your equipment does not start wearing out and never does wear out throughout the game. You do not ever starve. So none of this maintenance part of the game ever seems to appear throughout it. It seems to be a purely platforming game. But because of my Minecraft experience, I know that the night is dark and full of terrors. So I immediately began to build a shelter so that I can stay free of the menace of the night. This is where one of Minecraft's major opportunities and advantages over this game is in the building. The building is so intuitive in Minecraft that you kind of understand that a room works because it's completely sealed off and nothing's spawning in there. I got my ass handed to me my first night repeatedly over and over because I did not know the difference between a wood wall and wood itself. Wood wall being it interacts with the third dimensional part of the world, whereas wood can actually wall off the area around your home. Although you do get used to it. Maybe it's not intuitive, but it is easy to understand and to become knowledgeable of. Another advantage that Terraria has over Minecraft is the underground world itself. When you're in Terraria, it's much easier to keep your point of direction and your bearings in place because of the two-dimensional directional aspect of the game. In Minecraft, if you're going underground, you need to be kind of strategic about how you're going to be doing things and how you're going to make your exit plan. On top of the easier exploration aspects, Terraria seems to apply new biomes underground, which reveal new layouts and new music to come along with it. Although a lot of the exploration comes to immediate stops when you have to hold a choke point and press your attack button repeatedly for about 5 minutes at a time to make sure all the enemies disperse after respawning over and over, then to begin your exploration again. To this point in time of playing, I still have no idea what induces enemy spawn, whether it's light or base building mechanics. I've come to learn that your NPC allies seem to have some sort of effect on the enemy respawn rates. The longer you survive and the further you explore, you're rewarded duly with all kinds of new things. You'll never open a chest and see the same thing in it twice, and there are chests everywhere to reward you for your exploration. I do talk highly of this game, but one aspect where this game is completely held back from the game Minecraft is that there is no function for mods or skins. But again, where it does hold up in the competition manner is it's up to 8 players multiplayer. I have yet to play the multiplayer of this game, but being someone who is newly enticed in this game, I'm probably going to try to convince a few of my friends to get this game. So overall, where does this game sit with me is a hardcore Minecraft player. I'd say this is a 9 out of 10. This isn't a masterpiece. I might consider Minecraft a masterpiece, and this might have room to move into the masterpiece area because I'm simply only 10 hours into the game. But so far, this game is really fun, and it deserves much more exploration and experimentation on my behalf, for sure.